Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the January 2023 Philadelphia Land Bank Board meeting. We're going to start this morning with a statement read by our attorney about holding virtual meeting.
Good morning, everyone. Today's board meeting is being held by an authorized communication device because of the continued closure of land bank offices due to public health concerns. This meeting is being recorded. Questions and comments may be made using the Q&A or raised hand button at the bottom of the screen. If you're calling in and not using the Zoom webinar link, you may ask questions or make comments by pressing *9 on your phone or using the raise hand function at the bottom of your screen. Please do not use the chat function. If any member of the public has any problems submitting questions or comments, please send an email to me at andrea.saw@phdc.phila.gov and I will add that to the chat. Please note that all questions and comments received by email or through the Q&A section will be included in the minutes. Also, prior to today's public session, the board held an executive session at which today's meeting agenda was reviewed and the possible February meeting agenda was previewed. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea. And now we'll have a roll call.
Yes, Ann Fedulin.
Present.
Maria Gonzalez.
Present.
Michael Kuntz.
Present.
Michael Johns.
Present.
Rebecca Lopez Chris. Majida Rashid.
Present.
Rick Sauer.
I'm here.
Alexander Balloon.
I'm here.
Andrew Goodman.
Present.
Rich DeMarco. Okay. All right, we have a quorum and can proceed.
Great. Before we start the agenda, I just want to take a minute. Folks may have noticed that we did not read off Joshua Harris' name, who was a long time serving board member of this board, and he was vice chair. And he has taken a position with the managing director's office, so he has left Councilman Johnson's office. We really want to thank him for his service, his dedication on the board. He had a lot of input throughout his tenure with us, and he was a very valued board member. We will miss him, but we wish him well in his new position. And hopefully at a future board meeting, we will be able to introduce his replacement. But for now, we just really thank him for his service. With that, I'm going to move on to approval of the minutes. Hopefully the board has had a chance to review the meeting minutes from the December 2022 board meeting. If there are no questions or comments on those minutes, I would entertain a motion.
I move that we approve the minutes.
Second.
All right, motion made by board member Balloon, seconded by board member Johns to approve the minutes from the December Philadelphia Land Bank Board meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carries. And that brings us to section 3, which is our property dispositions. We just have a short agenda on these this month, unless a member of the board has any questions about either of these items, I will recommend that we take them together. Is there anybody who has any issue with that on the board? All right, seeing none, Jesse, can you present these and we can take them together?
Thanks, Madam Chair. Today, we're asking the board to authorize the disposition of the following properties as side yards, both in the 7th District. First property is 2257 Hope Street, going to Jeffrey Candace and William Lawson, who are adjacent homeowners. And the second property is 2301 Palethorpe Street, also in the 7th District, going to the adjacent homeowner named Rosa Malero Batharte, who's also known as Rosa Pomalis. All applicants are compliant and in good standing with the city of Philadelphia. The projects will not be subject to an economic opportunity plan, and they will be subject to use restrictions as a side yard.
Great, thank you. Can you just repeat the Palethorpe Street address again?
2309 Palethorpe Street.
Okay, great. Thank you. I thought I heard 01 and I just wanted to verify. All right. Are there any questions or comments on either of these items, either of these two side yard dispositions from the board? Seeing none, do we have any members of the public? Oh, I'm sorry, Andrea, did we receive any comment prior to the board meeting on these two items?
Thank you, Madam Chair. No, we did not.
All right, I'm off to a rusty start already. And are there any members of the public that wish to comment on either of these two side yard dispositions? Seeing none, can I get a motion from the board?
I'll make a motion to approve the disposition as side yards of 2252 Hope Street and 2309 Palin-Thorpe Street.
I second.
Motion made by Board Member Sauer, seconded by Board Member Gonzalez to approve the disposition of these two side yards, 2252 Hope Street and 2309 Palethorpe Street. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, motion carries. That concludes our property disposition section on our agenda. Do we have anybody from the public that wishes to approach the board regarding any business? I see one hand up by Colin Barrett. Go ahead, Mr. Barrett.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes, we can. Go ahead, please.
Great, thank you very much. I apologize, I missed the board meeting last month in December. I was at the one previously in November. I believe the last time that we left off when I was sharing some of my thoughts, feedback, and input from the November meeting. I actually own the house at 2335 Greenwich Street. There was a proposal to, I guess, have new construction done on the lots right next to my house, 2337, as well as 2339. When the meeting in November adjourned, I believe there was some additional detail that had to be researched, I guess, by the contractor and the builder. Things regarding the safety of the construction, what type of building plans there were going to be, even the size of those units. So I guess I was just looking for a status update on that and where we are with moving forward with the construction on 2337 as well as 2339 Greenwich Street, since I missed the December meeting. So is anyone able to give an update on that? I would appreciate it.
Jesse or Angel, do we have an update on that?
So we're
development?
actually in the process of, it's obviously been approved at this point, but we're in the process of taking that to city council for the next step for as far as completion of approvals. That is adjacent to, I believe, the Dawood Bay project fine print construction, right? So yeah, we've taken that to, or we sent the resolution to council for final approval. Once that happens, we will then queue it up for any necessary deed transfers and getting the properties into the land bank so we can complete the sale, hopefully this spring. We can certainly put you in touch with the point of contact on that development team who can walk you through those details.
Yeah, that would be great. One of my main concerns was how they were going to be doing construction as far as, if basements were going to be in there, as well as if a specific technique of underpinning was going to be done. I know there is a lot of, there could be a lot of potential for danger if there are certain techniques not done, especially next to these houses that are so old and row homes. So I guess I just wanted a better idea of how the construction was being done, one, and two, just make sure that it was being done in as safe of a way as possible. I have tenants that live in the house right now, so I just want to make sure that obviously the process is done as smoothly as possible. I should comment and say I am not opposed to construction being done at all. I think it's great for the community. I think it's great for the city. I just want to make sure that it's being done in as safe of a space as possible. So Jesse or Ann, I'm not sure who would be able to put me in contact with the builder and the contractor. But if anyone could share their contact information, that would be really, really appreciated.
Mr. Barrett, I still have your Gmail, so we'll definitely do just that. We'll connect you with the contractor.
Great. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Barrett. Any other members of the public have anything they wish to approach the board regarding? We have a hand up by Francis Enriquez.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
We're trying to see if you guys can help us to get an update on application for a property located on 3030 North 20th Street. We submitted an application about 8 months ago.
Hey, so I definitely recognize the address and can tell you almost for sure that it's not available. You should have received a rejection letter for that application. But I'll definitely dig it up and find out if in fact we close the loop.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, and next we have Deborah Newby.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please, Ms. Newby.
Oh, I was concerned about a property. I live at 2544 North 32nd Street. My family, we were trying to purchase the lot that's right next door, which is 2546. And we just want to know, what do we need to do? How do we go about doing it? If it's available. So that's, that's our concern because we've been taking care of the lot, that area. We've been taking care of it since, oh my God, I'm 53. We've been taking care of that part of the lot all my life. So I just want to know, what can we do in order to purchase it if we're able to?
So are you referring to 2546 North 22nd Street, the lot next?
32nd, 2544 North 32nd Street. It's a lot right next door. 25, I want to say 2546. The property next door to it. We tried to put in an application around the pandemic, of course, closed down. And I don't recall, ever getting a response or whatever. Are you able to see it?
Yeah, I am. Sorry for that. I thought you said 22nd Street. It's a hardscaped area. So we'll review our records. Jesse or I will get back to you. If you could put your email.
Why don't Jesse or Angel, can you put your email in the chat and then
I'm
Ms.
in the
Newby,
process of chat. Yeah, I'm writing it
Yeah.
now. Ms.
Okay,
Newby,
if you can
just-
reach out to
Yeah.
Mr. Lawrence with the property address, he can look it up and get back to you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, any other members of the public wish to approach the board? All right, seeing no other hands raised, can I get a motion to adjourn?
I move that we adjourn the meeting.
I second.
All right, motion has been made by Board Member Balloon, seconded by Board Member Gonzalez to adjourn the January board meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we stand adjourned and we will see folks back here in February. Take care, everybody. Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Yeah.